All right, daily recap of what happened today in the market. Today was a fine day, to be fair. It was all right. We didn't get any trade, didn't get the setup or entry that we wanted, but price played out exactly how I anticipated. Um, so we were still bearish in swing high in the swing structure, M15 swing structure. We were playing phase C until the until the swing EQ. That was the idea. So the idea was to play pullback until minimum this EQ right here. That was our internal high. That was our internal low. Price pulled back into um, an internal demand. This internal demand uh, was in discount. It had inducement in front of it. That was at 3 a.m. Price then gave us a shock. So internal became bullish and price just pushed higher. So I arrived at my desk around this time here. So as I said in my daily pre-market analysis, I was looking at price to do any kind of sweep of liquidity or sweep of a low and then push higher, give us a shock, and then I'll have a new fresh demand to trade from. That didn't really happen because we had this M15 fractal demand. Price pushed higher and then gave us a shock right there, but then just swept that liquidity and pushed higher. It created a fresh demand, but it didn't give us anything here. So there was no trade. Price then, yeah, just continued higher, 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 and yeah, it broke that fractal, that internal high. Price then created a new internal low, a new internal structure, pushed higher into the only unmitigated supply that we have here, um, in our premium. It then gave us an IBOS. So for now, price is bearish. Um, yeah, swing is bearish, internal is bearish. So I could, to be fair, I could see price continuing lower, although the H4 isn't signaling that price might continue lower. We need the chalk to confirm that. So I'll keep that in mind, that we probably will wait for any kind of or sort of chalk, because fractal structure is bullish now in the H4. Um, yeah, so I'll probably just wait for any sort of chalk before deciding whether price will continue lower or not. Because for now, what can happen is just price push higher, respect this H4 fractal demand, all right, and just continue higher, to be fair. And then, because we didn't really react from strong supply, right? Doesn't have any inducement. Yes, it's in premium, but did it achieve anything? Yeah, you could say that it broke the swing low, but yeah, we need more confirmation. Um, for now, M15 is bearish, internal is bearish as well, so we're in phase A. We could technically play continuation, but yeah, just we'll be careful, wait for more confirmations, and yeah, and wait for H4 to give us any more direction. So that's for EU. All right, GU, same thing. We were trying to play that pullback until supply, H4 supply. We had that internal low, and we had this whole range right there. Price just came to or reacted from internal demand. We had inducement, so it was a very good level to look from buys from. That happened at 4 a.m. Price then pushed higher. All right, and then it did the same thing in EU. It swept a low, swept liquidity, fractal became bearish, and then they gave us the shock again, pushed price higher. So that was a sweep of liquidity. Price became bullish, gave us a new fresh uh, H4 demand right here. I was waiting for price to give us any sort of confirmation there, but as you can see, we didn't have any LC1. Price didn't give us any LC2. I was waiting for price to maybe give us a shock, then give us a liquidation candle right in the middle of demand, but that didn't happen. Price then just pushed higher and broke that internal low. It closed above, so we have a new internal range right there, swing low. That's the swing. Sorry, internal low. That's the internal high right here. Price then gave us a shock and became bearish. It just continued lower. Reacted to this supply right there and just pushed lower. So yeah, for now internal is still bullish. What we will look for is potentially price to give us an IBOS, so internal breakout structure. Be like before it give us anything, we can decide really. And this swing high is not strong, I feel like, and it didn't really achieve anything. Didn't sweep liquidity, doesn't have good inducement in front of it. It's a big range, a lot of liquidity to target right there. So we could, I would not be surprised if we see any sort of reaction from this fractal H for demand and for price to push higher. I will not be surprised, especially the daily could very easily just continue bullish and yeah, go to react from some supply at premium. So yeah, I will not be surprised. But for now, swing is bearish. Yeah, we'll need to follow the M15, wait for more confirmations, and yeah, then we'll take it from there.